Hello everyone and good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. This is another requested reading. This is for Jenny. Jenny's solo career for September and October. I feel like within the next 2 months or 30 days is that she gives me an energy of resigning. Okay? She could be resigning from something. Or she could be working on other solo projects and signing partnerships and contracts with other people and other companies. Okay. Um, but I feel like she's having difficulties in transitioning, right? Transitioning out of a position and getting into a new position. I feel like they still have ties with YG Entertainment, of course, but the bosses are just being very difficult right now, and I really don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. Maybe I'll pull some tarot after I pull these oracle cards here to find out what really is going on, what really is the issue with YG Entertainment. But I feel like she's ready to go solo. I feel like they're all ready to fly and do their own thing. But I do see her resigning. I do see her giving her notice, slapping that notice right on the desk of YG and saying, I'm leaving or I want out. Okay? That's what I see her doing. So will she actually do that? I don't know. We'll see within the next 30 days or, September and October. Okay, so one more shuffle for Jenny. Jenny's solo career here. The current situation. What is going on with her current situation? Here we have termination. What is her challenge? What is blocking her in her career? A renewal. What is her advice for her career? Here we have lazy. Show me something about her recent past. We have extension. What does she wish to achieve? To retire. What's coming up in her possible future? We have fired. Show me something about Jenny. She's very communicative. That's good. Show me something about her emotions. Teamwork. What is her hopes and what is her fears? Hard work. What is the final outcome? Saying goodbye. Saying goodbye. Okay. Right now, the termination card came out. Okay. What is this? Could be like fired, right? You're fired, or maybe she fires someone around her. But termination could be like saying goodbye or quitting. Okay. So we have termination and we have quitting. So right now, her current situation, definitely leaving, and saying goodbye. Saying bye-bye, goodbye. It was nice knowing you, but if we're not going to renew, right, because we have renew here, in her challenges position. Challenge, obstacles, non-collaborative. Non-collaborative. So there's definitely issues with the contract, a renewal in contract. That's because somebody is non-collaborative. Okay? It could be someone in the group, but I highly think it's someone in the company who is in charge of them. They're not responding. They're not communicating. I feel like the higher bosses, I wouldn't say hiding, but they hire people to do their dirty work, okay? They don't really, YG Entertainment doesn't really have to face these girls if they don't want to. That's why they hire supervisors, managers, assistants, things like that to deal with the girls, okay? So YG, why are you hiding? I feel like the girls are looking for you. They're wondering, where is management? Where is higher ups people? And you are not to be found. Okay? And maybe that's the reason why she feels like since you're not going to be a collaboration, if you're not going to renew us, then why don't you just terminate me? Or if it's taking too long, why don't I just quit? How about that? Okay? Now, her advice is to be lazy. Let's find out more. And job search. So, do nothing. Do absolutely nothing from September and October. Okay? If they're not being collaborative with the girls, why would you continue to be collaborative, right? It's not fair. It's people here who is serious and who is working, and then we have here people hiding and not being collaborative, okay? What's the issue? What's the issue? Why isn't the renewal of the contract happening? And why is YG being non-collaborative? What's really the issue here? What's really going on? Okay? The lovers. The lovers card here. The lovers represents celebration in life. By the way, it's upright. So it's inspiration, motivation, actions, commitment, choices, and unity. So since it is in a position of obstacles and challenges, nobody is inspired anymore. Okay, there's no love anymore. Nobody's motivated. Could be bosses, could be one of the girls. The card represents beauty, but if it's in a position of obstacles, there is no beauty, right? We don't see the beauty in this, and we're not going to put any actions into this. There is no commitment, and there is no unity. Ciao. And the Lovers card represents a Gemini person, okay? A Gemini sun sign. So none of the girls are Geminis. It could be one of the bosses who is a Gemini, right? Maybe he is not motivated or inspired anymore. And maybe that's why he's not taking actions, you know? And that's his choice. Maybe there is no reason behind this. That is just plain and simple his choice. Okay? So Jenny, do not put any heavy lifting into YG and the contract anymore. Be lazy. If they're not going to work, you don't have to work, okay? And continue doing other things outside of YG, because we do have job search as well. Continue to job search. The only lazy thing that you should be doing is anything to do with the contract renewal or anything to do with your higher bosses of who hired you guys in the first place, okay? They're not going to collaborate, so why would you push the effort? So just stay lazy. Here we have extensions. So something about your recent past. We have extensions. Let's pull one more. Extensions and advancement. Extensions and advancement. So did you get an extension somewhere? Did you get an advancement somewhere outside of BlackPink or outside of YG Entertainment? Or is this the issue? You're not getting an extension and you're not getting an advancement, which is why either you're not sure if you're being terminated or if you should quit. If you did get an extension and advancement somewhere else, then that's cool, that's fine with me. Or maybe you did re-sign the renewal here, but for whatever reason, things are still not working. So now you have to quit. Let's just say she did sign the second contract. Everything's all good. She did her part. She's signing. She got her advancement. But for whatever reason, this Gemini energy, and you know Geminis, they're very, very two-faced people. And I hate to say that, but I know a few Geminis who are very wishy-washy, who will show you the real them. Unfortunately, in a nasty way. Okay? So we have two-faced energies, wishy-washy energies. Maybe she did sign, but now things are, let's just say non-collaborative, or a failure. Failure to meet the test, or failure to pass the test. Maybe she did sign, but she took a test, some kind of test, and she failed. Because the Lover's card, I just put it in reverse. I just turned it around. It's in the obstacles position anyway, so just read it backwards, right? So failure to pass the test, failure to meet the requirements, I think they gave, I don't know what test they gave her, but she did not pass. If it isn't her, it's someone else. They did not pass the test. She could have gave them a test, you know, maybe she tested them on their loyalty, but then they did not test. Okay? But somebody was giving a test and they failed. So now it's either quit or face termination. What she wants to do is retire. Okay? Retire what? We have stay together. Stay together. So definitely going solo. I mean, they all have their own solo works anyways, right? It's not like it's brand new to them. But maybe this is a permanent energy. Like, you know, thank you for BlackPink, you know, but let's all do our own thing. You know, let's get into acting, let's get into commercials, let's get into modeling. Let's work and be a part of other things here. So she's ready to either quit, retire, go somewhere else, you know. Maybe she doesn't want to take the extension here. Maybe she doesn't want to take the advancement. So I'm going to say this. This girl is ready to fly solo. Okay? Here we have fired. What is this about? Supervisors. Supervisors are being fired. Okay? Either supervisors are being fired or supervisors are firing employees. How about that? Who's getting fired? Who is getting fired? I feel like two people is getting fired. The Queen of Pentacles, upright. So, an earth sign. Let's pull one more. The Tower in reverse, Scorpio. Who's getting fired? Scorpio energy, Earth energy. If anybody feels trapped, locked in old ways, weak foundation, avoiding, I feel like this fire doesn't mean actual fire, right? It could just mean quitting as well. Sometimes that's how the tower works. So supervisors getting supervisors getting fired. A boss energies getting fired. Could be a Scorpio, could be an earth sign. The Queen of Pentacles is an older woman. So older people getting fired. Then we have communicative or communication. Oh, excuse me, communicative. Okay, so this card here represents Jenny and who she is as a person. So she's communicating. She is speaking. She's talking. She is showing you her interest, right? Let's pull more. Departure. So maybe she gives communication about her leaving. She's communicative about her departure here. So she is speaking with them. It's not like she's staying quiet. She is communicating. But nobody is responding. Nobody is collaborating with whatever she's being communicative about. She is asking about the renewal and nobody's paying attention. So now let's communicate in another place. How about let's communicate about a departure? She's talking to people about firing lazy people who could represent supervisors, older people, who are locked in old ways, that don't really have the skills to rebuild or move forward. Next we have teamwork. This is her emotions. Let's pull some more. We have growth. So she's a team player who wants to grow the group, right? I want to expand the company. I want to grow the girls. I want us to not stay the same. And I'm willing to put in the teamwork, emotional teamwork as well. And we also have hard work. And fulfillment. So she's hoping to continue working hard, okay? But she's also worried or fearing that all of her hard work would be like a waste. You know, all the things that brought her fulfillment would be like a waste. I do feel like she wants to advance. She wants to extend the renewal of a contract. But somebody was given a test and they did not pass. And also there are people who are being fired as we speak. Okay, September, October, you better job search, honey. You're getting fired. Somebody's getting fired. And then, well, the final outcome, we have goodbye. Bye-bye. And then we have reliable. Reliable. That's telling me she's a reliable person. But if she has to say goodbye and retire, then it is what it is. Or maybe this is telling me the reliable people will still be on board And the lazies will get fired. Oh, Jenny wants to stay, you guys. Clarify this by card. The Queen of Cups. To be open and receiving the healing and nurturing that you need. Being kind, good-natured, compassionate, calm, and receptive. This is a mature card. Emotionally mature. Emotionally mature to say goodbye. Holding no grudges. If I leave, I leave. I'm not going to withdraw. I leave with good emotions. When I look at these two cards together, I feel like it's like an addict, right? Who is relapsing. An addict who is relapsing, who will go through withdrawals. But that's not what I'm picking up from her. That's what this two card means to me. I'm going through a withdrawal. I need more. I want more. I got to have it. But at the same time, it's like she's not withdrawing. She's just saying goodbye in the best way possible. In a good manner type of way here. Even though I feel like she wants to stay. She wants to continue BlackPink. But somebody just did not pass the test. Could be one of the girls. It could be somebody in YG. Because somebody's getting fired. Supervisors firing people, or supervisors are getting fired. Also something to do with a Gemini here. A Gemini. I don't know if YG's CEO is a Gemini. But that concludes my reading. You know, she wants to stay, but she will have to say goodbye. Okay? And that's just that. What is she going to be doing next? I don't know. Let's find out. What kind of career is next for Jennie? Jennie from BlackPink. What is her next move? What is she getting into as far as career? Is it singing, acting, modeling? The Knight of Wands in reverse. It could be like a boss. The Knight of Wands in reverse. It could be stepping up in a company, now being a boss, or something to do with high energy. High energy, moving, traveling, dancing. A lot of high energy or a boss energy. Okay? In reverse, the Knight of Wands is like not going anywhere, right? There's no movement. So maybe she gets promoted somewhere else, but being higher ups. But at the same time, I feel like high energy drive as well. So I'm just going to say her next step in career move is being in charge of something or someone, being the boss. Being the boss. Managing people, being the boss of something or someone. Just being the boss. And traveling. Also high energy with dancing, moving, or traveling. She's just being a boss of something. And that's all I see for her. So thank you guys for joining me. And good luck to you, Jennie, and all of the endeavors that you get involved with, okay?